Good morning, Canadian Yarn Heart. My name is Alyssa, and today we're going to make a orange slice coaster. It won't take very long. Shouldn't take more than 20 minutes, I imagine. It won't take me more than an hour. So I'm going to move you over to the overhead cam, and I'll start explaining everything. Okay, so what I'm going to be using is this milk cotton. Now, it doesn't say anything about it on this one, but I did grab one very similar to it. And this tells you it's 80% cotton and 20% milk fiber. So I think that they're both the same because they're both made in China. I got them both off of Amazon. I will link them both in the description. I am using, on this particular one, a 4mm hook. I have already made this one. I did use this Drops Paris cotton, and I used a 3.5mm hook. So I can link this orange as well in. This white I did get from Value Village. So I have absolutely no information on it, other than it's probably a baby yarn, and it was too thin to do it on one, so I used two, and it works really, really nice. So let's get started. We're going to start with a magic ring. So you're going to put your hook in there, leaving the hoop. 1, 2, and then you're going to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is 6. Now you're going to tighten this tail. You're going to grab these 2 bars right there and make a slip stitch. Now, the next row, you're going to increase. So 1, 2 in each stitch. 2, 2, 2, 2, slip stitch. Now, I like to darn in the end now, because that way it's not in my way, it's not going to come out. So I am thinking about doing, I'm going to have 4, 5, 6, something like that, videos on coasters. I'm probably going to have eventually just link all the coaster ones in one, as well as I have an all videos and a projects video list. But I do think I will be doing one with just coasters, so that if you're interested in doing coasters, because they are really cute, they are really easy to do. So this row you want to chain 2, 1, and then increase 2. 2. So you're going to keep doing that all the way around. 2, 2, and you're going to keep increasing until you have 9 stitches in between each increase. So I'm going to keep going. It's probably going to be a pretty short video, just because once you do that, you just, oh, actually, wait, no, I did change that. So it's going to be 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows in between for your increases. And then we're going to do, so you'll have 7 stitches in between each increase, just like this one will have 2. 1, 2. So I will come back when I've hit 7 increases, and I will finish that row, and then we will do the white color, or yeah, that's the white color. Okay, so I have my 7 stitches in between each, so we're just going to change color now. I'm not going to cut the end. 1, 2, tighten that up. So this will be 8 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then increase. And you're going to do that all the way around. That way you have the white going all the way around in it. So you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Increase again. 1, 2. You're going to do that all the way around, and I will come back when we're done this row. All right, so I've done the full round of 8, and I'm not going to trim that as well. I'm going to leave that attached. So now you're going to slip in the orange again, and you're going to do 2, 9 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, because we have that little knot, I'm going to try and tuck those tails in. 8, and do that again. 9, and then you're going to increase. 1, 2. So you do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and increase. 1, 2. You're going to do that all the way around again, and I will come back when I'm finished. I did want to say I hope to earn your like and subscription. I would love to hear from you, even if it's just to say hello or a question, comment, or concern. Please share the video, and when I come back, I will finish this off. Okay, so now that we have this here, what you're going to do is you're going to pull it up through, and you're going to trim this off. So you're done with the orange. So I can put that away now. Now, I like to darn it in just so that you don't get confused, because this next bit isn't confusing, but it's definitely a little more complicated than just regular single crochet. So we're just going to darn in this end. I like to double back over myself, and that way pull it through, trim it off. Now this part, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take right there at the orange hole, and you're going to pull a loop up, And then what you're going to do is you see this hole right here. You're going to put it in, wrap around your hook, and slip stitch. Now you're going to do that in a straight line up to the center. Just going to wrap around the hook and pull through each row. And this is that white membrane you're doing in between each orange slice. So you're just going to keep going. Just keep going until you hit the center hole, which will be this one right here. Through, pull up a bit, and then trim. And then what I like to do is go into the center hole where you've got it, wrap the yarn around your hook and pull it through. And there is your first one. So I just want to go up and in through that hole there. Just pull through. And there it is, right there. Now what you're going to do is that second increase one, put the slip through the back, wrap the yarn around. Just going to keep pulling up and slipping through in a straight line. You're going to do this for each increased row. So 6. So I did it 6 times because that's how many increases you should be having. 6 stitches you increase. You're just going to keep slip stitching up each row. When you get to the center, you're just going to do the same thing you did with the last one. As I said, I really do hope to earn your like and subscription today. I really do hope to hear from you in a question or a comment by all means. So then you're going to yet again up through the center hole, pull back through. Now what I like to do is I like to darn in the ends. As I've said before, keeps it neater, keeps it cleaner, keeps it so that you can see what you're doing better. Then you're just going to weave them in. And I'm going to continue on until I have all 6 membrane lines done. And I will come back and show you when we're done. So there you have it. There's the 2 of them. There's the difference between the 2 colors. Yet again, I hope to earn your like and subscription. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you again. Bye.